Good morning. Today is March 1st, 2026. All right, daily bread. I love this damn thing. All right. When I see a grace in your door. All right. Blessed are they. Oh, wait. I was going to put it on. It's double-sided, so the side I'm reading won't be the same side that's projected on the screen. But anyway, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Matthew 5:6. And, well, read the other side. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. John 15:5. Meditate on his word, meditate on his word. Yeah, I know one thing's for sure. When I put him first and I'm not worried about all of my problems and my stuff, I focus on him. I don't know how stuff works out, but it does. You know, I've got a family member in crisis. I was on the phone with them for 2 hours yesterday. And, you know, sometimes it's really hard because, like, they're not well. But, I don't know, I felt better at the end of the conversation. Like it filled a need in me, which was not something that I was expecting. I don't know. I don't know how to explain, but I guess that would be God's grace. Because sometimes it's like, you get off the phone and it's really draining, and it's like, you know, you feel bad because you can't solve other people's problems, but, you know, God's got them, and it's between them. I just do what I feel that I'm called to do, and, yeah, being there for him each and every single day. Anyway, alright, here we are. Okay, let's get into the word. March 1st. Nazarite laws. Holy Spirit, please help us to understand what we're reading. Numbers 6, 1 through 21, 1445, or 1279 BC. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Give the following instructions to the people of Israel. If any people, either men or women, take a special vow of a Nazarite, setting themselves apart to the Lord in a special way, they must give up wine and other alcoholic drinks. They must not use vinegar made from wine or other alcoholic drinks. They must not drink fresh grape juice. They must not eat grapes or raisins. As long as they are bound by Nazarite law, they are not allowed to eat or drink anything that comes from a grapevine, not even grape seeds or skins. They must never cut their hair throughout the time of their vow, for they are holy and set apart to the Lord. Until the time of their vow has been fulfilled, they must let their hair grow long. They must not go near a dead body during the entire period of the vow to the Lord, even if the dead person is their own father, mother, brother, or sister. They must not defile themselves, for the hair on their head is a symbol of their separation to God. This requirement applies as long as they are set apart to the Lord. If someone falls dead beside them, the hair they have dedicated will be defiled. They must wait 7 days and then shave their heads. Then they will be cleansed from their defilement. On the 8th day they must bring 2 turtle doves or 2 pigeons to a priest at the entrance of the tabernacle. The priest will offer one of the birds for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering. In this way he will purify them from the guilt they incurred through contact with the dead body. They must reaffirm their commitment and let their hair begin to grow again. The days of their vow were completed before their defilement no longer count. They must rededicate themselves to the Lord as a Nazarite for the full term of their vow, and each must bring a 1-year-old male lamb for a guilt offering. This is a ritual law for Nazarites. At the conclusion of their time of separation as Nazarites, they must each go to the entrance of the tabernacle and offer their sacrifices to the Lord. A 1-year-old male lamb without defect for a burnt offering, a 1-year-old female lamb without defect for a sin offering, a ram without defect for a peace offering, a basket of bread made without yeast, cakes of choice flour mixed with olive oil and wafers spread with olive oil, along with their prescribed grain offerings and liquid offerings. The priest will present these offerings before the Lord, first the sin offering and the burnt offering, then the ram for the peace offering, along with the basket of bread made without the yeast. The priest must also present the prescribed grain offering and liquid offering to the Lord. Then the Nazarites will shave their heads at the entrance of the tabernacle. They will take the hair that had been dedicated and place it on a fire beneath the peace offering sacrifice. After the Nazarite's head has been shaved, the priest will take for each of them the boiled shoulder of the ram, and he will take from the basket a cake and wafer made without yeast. He will put them all into the Nazarite's hands. Then the priest will lift them up as a special offering before the Lord. These are holy portions for the priest, along with the breast of the special offering and the thigh of the sacred offering that are lifted up before the Lord. After this ceremony, the Nazarites may drink wine again. Come on. Hank, want to be a part? Okay. This is the ritual law of the Nazarites who vow to bring these offerings to the Lord. They may also bring additional offerings if they can afford it, and they must be careful to do whatever they vowed when they set themselves apart as Nazarites. The priestly blessing. Numbers 6:22 through 27. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Tell Aaron and his sons to bless the people of Israel with this special blessing. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace." Beautiful prayer. When Aaron and his sons bless the people of Israel by name, I myself will bless them. The silver trumpets. Numbers 10:1 through 10. Now the Lord said to Moses, "Make 2 trumpets of hammered silver for calling the community to assemble and for signaling the breaking of camp. When both trumpets are blown, everyone must gather before you at the entrance of the tabernacle. But if only one trumpet is blown, then only the leaders, the heads of the clan of Israel, must present themselves to you. When you sound the signal to move on, the tribes camped on the east side of the tabernacle must break camp and move forward. When you sound the signal a second time, the tribes camped on the south side will follow. You must sound a short blast as the signal is for moving on. But when you call the people to an assembly, blow the trumpets with a different signal. Only the priests, Aaron's descendants, are allowed to blow the trumpets. This is a permanent law for you to be observed from generation to generation. When you arrive in your land and go to war against your enemies who attack you, sound the alarm with the trumpets. Then the Lord, your God, will remember you and rescue you from your enemies. Blow the trumpets in times of gladness too, sounding them at your annual festivals and at the beginning of each month. And blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings and peace offerings. The trumpets will remind the Lord your God of his covenant with you. I am the Lord your God." Israel left Sinai just less than a year after arriving there. From this point forward, Numbers spans just under 40 years, 33:8. Yeah, okay, and in Deuteronomy. The Israelites leave Sinai. Numbers 10:11 through 36. In the second year after Israel's departure from Egypt, on the 12th day of the second month, the cloud lifted from the tabernacle of the covenant. So the Israelites set out from the wilderness of Sinai and traveled on from place to place until the clouds stopped in the wilderness of Paran. When the people set out for the first time, following the instructions of the Lord had given through Moses, Judah's troops led the way. They marched behind their banner, and their leader was Nahshon, son of Amminadab. They were joined by the troops of the tribe of Issachar, led by Nathaniel, son of Zur, and the troops of the tribe of Zebulun, led by Elab, son of Helon. Then the tabernacle was broken down, and Gershonite and Merarite divisions of the Levites were next in the line of march, carrying the tabernacle with them. Reuben's troops went next, marching behind their banner. Their leader was Eleazar, son of Shadur, They were joined by the troops of the tribe of Simon, led by Shelumiel, son of Zurishaddai, and the troops of the tribe of Gad, led by Elisaph, son of Duel. Next came the Kohathite divisions of the Levites, carrying the sacred objects from the tabernacle. Before they arrived at the next camp, the tabernacle would already be set up at its new location. Ephraim's troops went next, marching behind their banner. Their leader was Elishama, son of Amnihud. They were joined by troops of the tribe of Manasseh, led by Gamaliel, son of Pedazur. The troops of the tribe of Benjamin, led by Abidan, son of Gideoni. Dan's troops went last, marching behind their banner and serving as the rear guard for the tribal camps. Their leader was Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai. They were joined by the troops of the tribe of Asher, led by Pagiel, son of Okran, and the troops of the tribe of Naphtali, led by Ahira, son of Enan. This was the order in which the Israelites marched, division by division. One day Moses said to his brother-in-law, Hobab, son of Reuel, the Midianite, Yeah. We are on our way to the place the Lord promised us, for he said, I will give it to you. Come with us and we will treat you well, for the Lord has promised wonderful blessings for Israel. But Hobab replied, No, I will not go. I must return to my own land and family. Please don't leave us, Moses pleaded. You know the places in the wilderness where we should camp. Come, be our guide. If you do, we'll share with you all the blessings that the Lord gives us. They marched for 3 days after leaving the mountain of the Lord, with the ark of the Lord's covenant moving ahead of them to show them where to stop and rest. As they moved through each day, the cloud of the Lord hovered above them, and whenever the ark was set out, Moses would shout, Arise, O Lord, and let your enemies be scattered. Let them flee before you. And when the ark was set down, he would say, Return, O Lord, to the countless thousands of Israel. Well, that's it for today. Happy March 1st. I don't know, I'm feeling like the energy is like big and bold, and I don't know, like the sun is coming. You know, like we've just endured rest and winter and, you know, even some hardships and loss and just, darkness a little bit. But yeah, I feel like it's like powerful energy. Like, here comes the sun today. I don't know. Holy Spirit's on me, I guess. I was listening to one of my favorite preachers. I can't think of his name right off, but he's a very outspoken Christian preacher, and oh man, he's powerful. And anyway, he was talking about the power of prayer and how, maybe on Instagram some of these preachers and these people have these huge, followings and all this stuff, but there could be just a little old lady in the back of the church. Nobody knows her name. She got 4 friends on Facebook or whatever, and but all of hell knows her name because the power of prayer that comes off of this woman, it's real, and she intervenes for the people that she loves. And there's another thing I came across a long time ago, the prayers of your grandmothers and your mothers, they're still protecting you. And I just, I feel the truth and the weight of that. It makes me tear up. And I don't know, that's been a thing for me since I was little, was, if I would hear beautiful, beautiful truth like that, it would make me cry a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I've been up since 4. Pretty much cleaned my whole house. And now I've done the daily bread. I'm going to meditate and hopefully take a short nap before I go and get some training done. Get my exercise. All right. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful March 1st this Sunday. God bless you guys. Yeah. Stay encouraged. That's it. Have a good day.